I heard something the other day that the peak orgasm, so the for men the ejaculatory orgasm and for women the clitoral orgasm, is designed by nature to actually push people apart. And the theory behind it is so you can spread your seed as a man and have as many children as possible, and for women to be able to have children with as many different genes as possible to spread out the population. And apparently that's the same for all mammals. I was wondering what your opinion was on that.
I think human beings are the most advanced of all animals. That's why we survive. Others die. That's because our brain is bigger. Our consciousness is bigger. Our emotions are bigger. Our spirituality is bigger than animals. So we have more capacity to do things than animals. That's why we are surviving. And we'll keep surviving. Now, some of the things that we do differently to animals is that we try to find a partner and have children and start living together as a committed relationship. The reason why we need to do that is we protect our children. We give a healthy environment for children to grow and then to continue that pattern the parents have set an example. This is really important, to be in a committed relationship and bring up the children. But that doesn't happen now. As we develop our culture and the religion, we have many options, many opportunities. So then we leave one partner to another, to another, to another. But we also leave the children that we gave to those women. And these women have to look after their children by themselves. And the children don't have a father, or they don't have a mother. So they need nourishment, both masculine and feminine, from their own father and their own mother. If it's not there, they are in deficit when they grow up. So the culture we are living now is completely wrong. We are not showing any commitment for anything. We are totally distorted. So as a human being, why we are different to animals is because we need to show love, commitment, and find a partner and live happily ever after.
Yeah. So do you think if it is the case that these peak short sneeze between the leg orgasms could push people away, and you could fall out of love with your partner and get bored sexually because the sexual experience isn't what it could be, that makes it even more important to de-armor the body and to experience these.
When you de-armor the body, sex is not as important as many other things. Because let's say we have 7 chakras, and if all the chakras are blocked, sex becomes very prominent because we need to have sex to achieve everything there. But if your heart is open, sex becomes less important. If your intimacy is open, sex and love become less important. If your communication is open, those things become even least important. But if your spirituality, third eye, is open, you become more balanced. So you don't have to put emphasis on one thing. Yeah. Because all your chakras are open. You are in balance. You are not in deficit. Your energy is moving. When you get blocked, then this is the time you're thinking of sex. You think of porn industry, you think of sex all the time. And you don't need that. once all the chakras are open, you have actually ecstasy. Every day you are in ecstasy. You're happy. And then, of course, if you want to have sex, you want to make love, you connect with somebody, that can happen. Mm-hmm. That can happen. You may be in an absolutely amazing relationship. One day you meet an amazing woman who connects with you, who you have met many past lives that you never had the opportunity to make love. And if that's a connection, of course, go there and explore. I'm not saying that marriage is just a marriage, but marriage means for me is freedom, not going into a prison. And through that freedom, you grow spiritually. Mm. So if you look at relationships this way, everything will be different. And the other thing is, love is not constant. It's a variable. You go to church and you say, I love you forever, for sickness and whatever the condition, you say, I'm going to live with you forever.
Yeah.
But the statistics are 50% of the people divorce. So you're actually lying.
Yeah.
What you should say on your wedding day is this: I love you this moment. How I feel about you, I love you. But for this moment, tomorrow it could be different.
Yeah.
I could love you more or less.
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. And for me, I don't think love is constant. It's a variable. I love today more, tomorrow I don't love at all, or maybe less.
Yeah.
And if somebody treats me the same way, I accept that as well.
So then how do you sustain a relationship through the fear of you could wake up tomorrow and it could all disappear?
By not expecting anything to appear.
Yeah.
So if everything disappears, it doesn't affect you because you never expected that.
Yeah. And it makes it far more exciting if you wake up the next morning and it is
everything is there. You are so happy.
Yeah.
That's how you stay happy every day in your life.
Yeah. Mm.
So these are very, very fundamental things. Nothing... Really, these are just basics. These are absolutely basic. And you can stay in relationships so happy. No problems. There shouldn't be any problems.
Yeah. If you stay present.
Be present,
with
yeah.
No expectations.
Absolutely. Yeah. And no control.
Yeah. And then one moment will just feed into the next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And just give the freedom. She must have the freedom. You must have the freedom.
And how do you learn to not take that personally?
What do you mean?
When, having the freedom for both people to explore when they want, come back when they want. Which
what happened
is a
You know what happens? When you give that freedom to a woman, she will not go anywhere. When you control her, she will want to go everywhere. This is a fact.
Yeah. Because I feel that is the, like you said, I totally agree with you. Marriage is freedom.
Yeah.
Relationship is freedom. You're meant, to empower each other.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean taking choices away.
No.
But in our society, marriage comes with so many expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many jealousies, insecurities, expectations. Higher the expectation, sadder you become.
Yeah.
Or fearful you become.
Yeah.
So basically, emotional detox is the key to life.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the unwanted emotional feelings, thoughts, actions, negative, everything. And become positive. Then everything will go right way. Otherwise, everything will go wrong way.
Yeah.
And life is not worth living wrong way or being unhappy. Because our lifespan is very, very short. If we live up to 100 years, the universe age is billion and billion and billion of years old universe. In this universal clock, we live for 100 years, which is only a blink. When we blink, we are born and dead. We don't have time to be unhappy at all. We've got to be happy. That's the way I look at it. Every day, you've got to be happy.
I agree. It's very inspiring.
Yeah.
And to have these tools to put that into practice is so amazing because it takes the pressure off.
It takes, yeah.
You know?
You need to have the courage to face your fears. Then only fears will go away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will stay with you for the rest of your life. That's why everybody's not having a yoni massage, everybody's not having a prostate massage. They are fear of facing their truth. They like to live a lie for the rest of their life. Being miserable.
Yeah, we have a real tendency in our culture to stay as far away from fear as we can.
Yeah.
And that it's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
But in my experience, every time I've either been pushed or found the courage to step into it,
Yeah.
it's been bliss.
Bliss, yeah.
Right on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah. It has to come from your own willingness. Nobody should push you to go there. It won't work. It has to come from you want to go there. And then you will see the bliss. And also, different people can start the journey in different ways. Not everybody can start the journey the same way. So you need to start the journey at a level that's comfortable for you. That's why in Tantric Journey we have many levels where you can start.
yeah.
You can start with completely clothes-on bodywork or clothes-off bodywork without any yoni massages. They are all start of the journey. Or you can do just doing nothing, just Kundalini meditation. Just meditation is fine. And body movement, meditation. That's part of your journey. That's where you start. So wherever you want to start, you can start. Because your fear will be less. So you can face lesser fear.
Yeah.
When the journey begins, you will be able to have the courage to face bigger fears. Eventually, when you get rid of them, that's the time you will achieve everything that you want in life to be able to reach your highest potential. At the moment, what you can reach is limited by yourself, from your own.
Yeah, and that to me is I am at my happiest when I feel like I am living up to my potential.
Yeah. It's amazing to be able to live in your truth, be able to live in your highest potential. You maximize everything. Why not?
Yeah. That's the gift we've been given.
It's the biggest. We're born.
Yeah.
We are born with this gift. Why shouldn't we use it? Everybody has got different gifts, and we need to cultivate that, to explore that.